clear the emotional cord. I use it with my clients most of the time. And I talk about in the video when parenting your sensitive child, because I have different parents coming to me and tell me, my child sees ghosts, what can I do? Oh yeah. I have one lady say, my 3 years old, she's yelling at me like, Mommy, don't go through the ghost, because I'm working in the kitchen. So, it's not easy to be parents with this kind of children. So last time in Sherrville, I was talking about this, and I helped some parents to handle some children. And my video about sensitive child is really about to clear the emotional cord, because a sensitive child, I notice autistic children, some of them are very sensitive. So sometimes they're taking care of everybody in the family. Sometimes they're so connected to everybody. Like one time, and I wrote in my book about it, I was giving a session to this beautiful young boy, and I saw more I was giving energy, more I was see the energy is going on the other side. Like, like, what? And I saw this tall guy, maybe 16 years old, and I asked the mother of this autistic child, but it was 7 at the time, I said, okay, do you have any other children? She said, yes. My son is 17, whatever. I said, yeah. This son, I give a session for 2 people in this moment. So you need to pay 2, no, don't worry. But what I'm saying is, be careful, because sometimes we don't realize how much we connect with others, and we give others our energy. So, one exercise that you can easily do is clear your emotional cord. We will never cut the cord, but we can clear the emotional cord. So, how we do? Visualize a person in front of you. Ask the person permission, of course, and say, okay, I want to clear my emotional cord with you. I call the Archangel Michael because it does, so it takes care. But up to you what you believe. It comes with a sword, and it cut the cord exactly close to my umbilicus and close to other person's umbilicus. So I ask to release this to heaven, to the planet, up to you what you believe, but release it. Can, trash, whatever you prefer to visualize is perfect. And after that, I ask to be sent to both of us healing energy, love, compassion, healing energy. With small children, I noticed when I did it, they said to be scary. So, with little babies or children, very little, I talk about 3 years old, 0 to 3, 4 years old, I suggest you, after you do this, connect heart by heart the mother and the child. Because this is very pure, okay? It's about love, just love. So I notice when I do this, the child is more, okay, I'm okay. So if you do with yourself and you do with some of your babies, be careful about the age where they are, because sometimes it can be a lot for them. So they need to feel the connection with the mother. Okay? I want to talk about, yes, and I will leave you some time for questions, okay? I want to talk also about one thing. If you want to use some help, for sure Rescue Remedy from Bach, remedy, Bach flowers, and talk about flowers remedy. Rescue Remedy is very good. Sometimes it's very good to have in the purse for any moment. So when you feel overwhelmed, you take some drop of Rescue Remedy, and this helps you a lot to settle, okay? And there is a company from California, they also use a yarrow. I found out that yarrow is a flower of protection. From ancient time, Native American, every people use it. So I started to plant it in front of my house. Why not? It's cheap. So I suggest you to look also for this kind of plant. There is a yarrow environment that is very good from this company. The company is FES, Flower Essence Service. But I think you can find from other companies. So yarrow help you to settle in the environment. It's about protection. It probably calm your nervous system, calm your emotions, so you can shield yourself a little more. So the reason why I give you different tools is just because we are unique. Recognize who you are, and all of you have a different impact with different tools. So you need to find what works for you. Don't listen to other people. Listen what works for you. Don't give power or other healers or whatever they are, because it's not this. For other people can work very well. For you, don't. So be it. Find something else. Stones are also very important. Crystals, black tourmaline, of course, everybody knows, ground you. For me, it's a slap on my face. So one time, you're gonna laugh, I put it in my pocket and I tried to do a session and I cannot move. Like, I was so stuck in this planet that I cannot have any moment of experience of my session. So I go multidimensional, I see spirits, beings. So, like, I was so stuck. So I had to take off. So, okay, it works when I need to drive. It works for everything, but not always. So for me, brown tourmaline is better because it's more, more sweet. But look for other stone. What arrives to you is a perfect stone for you. So it's really about, I think the important thing, you need to start to play and having fun with yourself. Stop to think that you are weird or different. Yeah, you are different, you are unique. But empower this. Start to play around and don't listen to other people. You have your own inside voice that tells you a lot. If you allow this voice to talk to you. Truly. Years ago, when I was in Italy, I was consulting, I was driving, and it was November, little rain, I was by myself, this street, kind of freeway, nobody was around. So I was in this part, on the left, and I heard a voice say, go right, move your car. I didn't question the voice. I don't joke, maybe 2 minutes, I don't know. One car was facing me. I believe that the person was trying to go outside from the exit, but because she changed her mind maybe, the rain, the car did this. So this car was just in front of me, but in a way that I cannot see the lights. I remember passing, like a Twilight Zone, I was passing this woman or this man, I don't know. I remember this big eyes, and this person was in the car, and I feel like, it was an amazing experience. So, after this lovely moment, I said, okay, I always gonna listen. So the reason why I'm here, United States, I listen. Okay? It's not always easy to listen. Trust me, I moved from Italy when I was 39. It's not easy. I left my job, I rent my apartment, I sold my car. Okay? It's not so easy, but it's part of a learning. And it's up to you how much you want to develop what you have, your ability. Sometimes take a time, sacrifice, but I'm doing something that I love, and I'm helping so many children and so many people that truly, I don't think I will never come back. So, and everybody can have a little success, but we don't need to be famous to be happy, but we need to find that we are able to be with ourselves. Okay? The last is, let me see. We talk about food. So remember to bless with food, really, or recharge with food every time you can. And find a moment when, animals can help you, literally. Animals can help everybody. I believe that when, the Bible says, animal will serve you. Yes, for the purpose to understand yourself. Well, it's okay, we forgot. So we decided to kill all of them and eat them because they serve us. But I'm a little different on this idea. Animals serve us and see sometimes compassion. Animals serve us and see there is no judgment. Animals serve us to ground ourselves. Just to pet your cat and your dog, sometimes you can ground yourself. They really more connect to the planet, so sometimes they help us in the way that they are. So remember, they can help us. And I know it's very hard for a sensitive person to be in this surrounding where the way that they treat animals, they do, it's not easy. In fact, I'm mostly vegetarian because truly I feel sorry. And I can understand. So my only way is to find, always there is a purpose, so I send a light and pray. And this is me, I try to find my peace, because otherwise you're going to be depressed. just thinking about it. So you need to deal. You can feel the animal suffering. You can feel your cat and dog talking to you. Welcome. Sometimes I know my cats too, so imagine. Sometimes I heard animals telling me something like, okay, come on. And so it's not easy to be around sometimes. One time I was driving and this, this little, I know the name, okay. It's not gecko, it's smaller, sorry. Like a gecko, but it's small, It was crossing my street, okay, and I was driving. I can see the eye, I know it's hard, and I can feel the terror of this little animal that was crossing. And for a moment, like, oh, shoot. Truly, it was so funny, but because I can feel the terror of this animal. Lizard, sorry, the name is lizard. So it was funny, because are you serious? I didn't kill it. I don't know how. I look at my video like, oh my gosh, no, nothing happened. So, but it was amazing for me because a moment before I was thinking about something else, my business. So I was not present on what I was doing. But the animal, just 1 second I connect. So I can understand you completely when you have this moment, like come out of the blue. This is how we are. Recognize it, and it's okay. Sometimes we're laughing about it, The last thing I want to say, then after I give you time for questions, how you can understand when you have intuition or it's just worried. I'm talking about a person that thinks, oh, my husband is traveling, so he's taking an airplane, so something's going to happen. And you get in the morning, oh my gosh, something's going to happen, the airplane going to crash, whatever, and continue. This is just worry, I'm sorry. But if you do your dishes, and immediately you have this inside, something happened to your husband, this is intuition. Make sense? Because you are not thinking about it. You are completely in another situation. So this hits you, so this is intuition. Is a friend arrive in your mind, and you know this friend, and it's happened to me. I see my friends very weak, very sick. I call my friends immediately because I know something's going on. And one time I saved somebody, but he was thinking about to kill himself because I have this moment. So this is the intuition. It's not the worry. Make sense? Okay. Time for questions. You have any questions? Welcome.
Started meditating. I try to meditate before work with the bubble and everything. And so I'll go into work sometimes feeling pretty good, pretty confident, but then an hour or two later something could happen. And it's like, I would like to know, like during the day, during the work day itself, how can I better reground myself or better protect myself during...
Okay, you are a person that needs to be grounded a lot because the way you are, I don't know your signs, I don't know anything, but what I'm feeling you easily go out of your body. So this is a big problem for you because you literally, sometimes you need to kind of wear your body, like, okay, yes, completely, and you don't do every day, I can tell you. So my suggestion is to figure out some time to wear something that help you. Like I say, tourmaline, black tourmaline, or some oil related to black tourmaline, something that help you to feel, and spend a moment just to ground yourself and breathe. You sit a lot as a job. What kind of, because...
Actually, I'm a veterinary assistant.
Okay.
I'm actually
just
standing sometimes in one spot for a long time.
So, probably, start to work with some dogs. Literally, you need to be with the nature. Probably walking around a little, take a moment. You don't know how much incredible just to stay barefoot or with socks on the, in the grass with the nature. 10-15 minutes help us to ground so well. It's amazing how much we change, we shift completely. So this is my suggestion for you, for sure. And I think more you ground yourself, kind of continue to do it, day by day by day. But you also need probably to look what you don't like, because I'm sorry to say, because I was like you, so I can recognize immediately you in this. All my life I spent mostly out of my body probably, and I didn't like too much my life. As a child, I didn't feel that I fit anywhere. I was too responsible, too serious, too whatever.